For the past few weeks, we've been sharing some of the best places to live in all of Northern Virginia, such as McLean, Tysons, and Vienna. And today, we're turning our attention to one of the more unique and sought after areas in the entire region, Falls Church, Virginia. Specifically, we're going to discuss the positives of living in the city of Falls Church and the Fairfax County section of Falls Church. We're going to talk about the differences. We're going to share information about schools, communities, and a little bit about the real estate. So stick around if you want to learn more about Falls Church, Virginia. Hey friends, I'm John Dehart with the Homes from Dehart Real Estate team here in McLean, Virginia, where home is where Dehart is. And on this channel, we're going to talk about where we really love to live in Northern Virginia and the greater DC metro area. Everything about neighborhoods and schools, commuting and lifestyle and housing trends. So whether you're buying or selling, relocating or investing, my goal is really simple. It's to give you the most practical and reliable insights that can help you make a smart and informed decision on whether or not it's the right thing to do to move to this area. So if that sounds like the kind of content that you're looking for, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like this so you never miss another video. And if you're thinking about or potentially moving to Falls Church or anywhere nearby, we'd love to connect with you. So you can email me or text me at the office line below, and we'll be happy to help you take the next step. So with that, let's dive in. What makes Falls Church, Virginia special? So Falls Church is interesting because it's really the tale of two different places, the tale of two cities. It has similarities to Vienna, which we talked about before, but it's really unique in its own way. So first, let's talk about the city of Falls Church, also known as the Little City. It's a tiny but highly independent 2.2 square mile municipality. And then you have this much larger area in Fairfax County that still uses Falls Church as the mailing address. And these two worlds kind of sit side by side, although they're very different. They both come from they both have their own incredible advantages. One of the biggest benefits is location. So the city of Falls Church and the surrounding mailing areas are mostly inside the Beltway. So placing them right in the heart of Northern Virginia. It's really kind of, if you look where you are, you can get anywhere within 10 to 15 minutes. And that's what we love about being a property owner personally here in Falls Church. So from here, it's just about 7 miles to downtown DC, and you're just minutes away from Arlington and Tysons and Fairfax, and you've got major commuter routes like I-66, 495 Beltway, Route 4, and Route 29, all run really nearby. So whether you're commuting on a daily basis or simply want just quick access to the region's major hubs, Falls Church is a very convenient, it's actually almost as convenient as it gets. Another aspect that sets the city of Falls Church apart really is its independence. It has its own city council, it has its own police department, and its own public school system. So speaking of schools, Falls Church City Public Schools are consistently ranked among the absolute best in Virginia. The city of Falls Church is really beloved for its walkability and its charm. The little city, as they call it. It manages to feel like a small town, really kind of woven directly into like an urban fabric of the DC metro. And you'll find independent restaurants and cozy little cafes and boutiques and things of that nature. You also have great shopping, a year-round farmers market, a brand new Whole Foods that was just developed, and the historic State Theater, which has all sorts of really fun bands all year long. So traditions like the annual Memorial Day Parade and then the festival of the summer concert series at Cherry Hill Park, kind of anchor that sense of community. And when I say it has community, City of Falls Church has immense community and network. When it comes to housing, Falls Church offers really a tremendous variety of homes. So inside the city, the homes tend to sit on smaller lots, so less than a quarter acre, and the price points are rather high. Or it's a reflection of the demand and the limited land that's really available in the city. So outside the city in Fairfax County, buyers often find they can get significantly more space and more options for the value for the money. So one question I hear a lot is, John, is there any extra city, Fairfax County tax or Falls Church County tax or Falls Church City tax? And the answer is, it depends. Unlike towns such as Vienna or Herndon, there isn't an additional fee layered on top of the county taxes. Instead, the city of Falls Church simply has its own tax rate. And that tax rate is higher than Fairfax County. So currently, the city's rate is $1.18.5 per hundred of the assessed value, while Fairfax County's is $1.12 a quarter. So that's really like a 6% difference. And that difference, when it comes to millions of dollars of real estate, can be much different. The reason for the higher rate is straightforward. As an independent city with its own government and police and schools and services, Falls Church City has a smaller tax base to support those operations. Many buyers find that the city's top tier schools and walkability, easily justify the higher tax rate, while others prefer the additional space and the lower cost, available in Fairfax County and mailing addresses. So depending on, the small size of Falls Church City is kind of a full character and features several well-defined neighborhoods. So Broadmont is one of the most desirable, known for its larger lots and classic homes. Virginia Forest offers quiet, tree-lined streets and a strong community atmosphere. Hillwood provides a mix of older and newer homes right near parks and local amenities. Whittier Park is a popular townhouse community, while the Founders Row area has become kind of a hub for dining and entertainment and new growth. And neighborhoods like Tuckahoe and Oak Knoll provide a warm residential charm within, reach of the schools and the city conveniences. If you live outside of the city limits, but your address still says Falls Church, you're actually part of Fairfax County. So let's talk about that. It's a little bit different. Well, these communities offer many of the same conveniences, such as nearby shopping and restaurants and metro access, but Fairfax County schools, services, and with that, lower taxes, especially real estate taxes. The Fairfax County portions of Falls Church stretch across really kind of four major high school pyramids, which is McLean High School, Marshall High School, Justice High School, Falls Church High School. Each serves a different set of neighborhoods and offers a distinct, educational approach. McLean High School and Falls Church High School both follow the advanced placement curriculum, which appeals to many families who prefer the traditional AP track with a wide range of college-level courses. And Marshall High School and Justice, on the other hand, offer the International Baccalaureate curriculum, including the IB middle years program and the highly regarded IB diploma program. So for many buyers, the choice between AP and IB becomes an important factor when deciding where to live. As I always say, if you're living in Northern Virginia, it's really schools versus location. Now, schools are very, very important when it comes to where you're choosing to live, especially if you're going the public school route. No matter what pyramid you're in, all of the schools offer strong academics. Many buyers appreciate that Fairfax County gives them options that can fit a wide range of learning styles and college, prep goals. From a lifestyle perspective, Fairfax County neighborhoods of Falls Church offer, classic suburban feel with mature trees and quiet, residential streets and wide mix of housing styles. So many homes within minutes of the metro stations like West Falls Church and East Falls Church and Dunloring or Tyson's, residents can, easily access the Mosaic District, Tyson's Corner, and the vibrant shops and restaurants within, Falls Church City. It's really a perfect blend of suburban comfort and urban convenience, really you get to pay less taxes and get the benefits of living really close to the city of Falls Church. So how do you decide between living in the city of Falls Church or choosing a Falls Church section of Fairfax County? The city of Falls Church is ideal for those who want really walkable, small town vibe with top tier schools, strong community identity, and some of the best resale strength in the region. But that comes at a higher cost when it comes to real estate taxes, a little bit smaller lots, cozier lots, and a little bit more limited inventory. Can be very competitive because easily the schools are right at the top of the list when it comes to the state of Virginia and in the country. Fairfax County areas, meanwhile, they attract homeowners looking for a little bit more space and affordability and more variety. And these neighborhoods benefit from Fairfax County's extensive services, a broad mix of homes and strong school options across McLean and Marshall, Justice, and Falls Church. There's actually some sections, as we talked about, of Falls Church that are quietly in McLean High School pyramid, and those areas tend to be a little bit more expensive and really kind of closer to Tyson's Corner. And what's great about those areas is that when you purchase those, you can deduct, a substantial amount off the sale price, mainly because it's a Falls Church address, but feeds into McLean High School pyramid. So happy to share that information if you have any interest in that. Walkability, really does vary from one neighborhood to another, but connectivity and convenience are exceptional in the Fairfax County section of Falls Church. But it's really a great option, either one, City of Falls Church and let's just say the Falls Church in Fairfax County. If you like to live in Arlington, but you don't want to pay Arlington prices and you're looking for a little bit more space, it's interesting too. A lot of people like me, they first move here, they move to Arlington, and we see tons of people who really love to be in Arlington, but feel like Falls Church is a little bit more affordable. So it winds up being a great place to settle down, and it's just such a great location. So let's talk a little bit about the real estate. So the City of Falls Church, as of today in this video, the average sale price is right about $1.1 million. And it's a very competitive housing market, but it rewards those homeowners who really have long-term goals and strong appreciation is what they're looking for over time. Falls Church in Fairfax County, the average sale price right now is right about $800,000. So it's a $300,000 difference between the City of Falls Church on average to the Fairfax County section of Falls Church. I personally, when I first was looking to purchase property, found that the City of Falls Church was rather expensive. And I liked everything about it. Where I came to an issue was that my goal was to eventually be closer to the McLean section of Falls Church. So what we did as an investment strategy is we bought in the Falls Church section of Fairfax County. So we are property owners in that area, and it's been a huge blessing for us because we've seen immense appreciation. Now, so is City of Falls Church. However, our goal was not to be in the city paying the higher taxes. So that made a big difference to us. So if you're considering making a move and you're comparing neighborhoods and you want a personalized breakdown of your best options, and I'd be happy to help you, answer those questions and navigate that. We've helped hundreds of clients navigate the Northern Virginia market and find homes that are, fitting perfectly with their lifestyles. So ultimately, the choice depends on your priorities, whether you're focused on the space, the schools, the higher or lower taxes, the walkability, or really the combination of all those factors. So which Falls Church is right for you? Falls Church appeals to so many buyers because it blends everything people love about Northern Virginia. Top-rated schools, incredible convenience, walkable charm, and a strong sense of community, and a wide array of housing options. So if you want small-town charm right in the edge of the nation's capital, Falls Church City is really a standout choice. Great community there too. If you're looking for more room, lower taxes, and flexibility in your home search, you might consider Falls Church in Fairfax County. So whatever your lifestyle, there's a place in Falls Church that can meet your needs. So in conclusion, thank you for spending time, a few minutes with me today as we help guide you through this, Falls Church area and exploring more about the city and Fairfax County section. My name is John Dehart. I'm with the Homes from Dehart Real Estate team, where home is where Dehart is. Thank you so much for watching. And if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more local insights right here in Northern Virginia. Have a wonderful day.